Hi everyone, today I want to talk about a subject that's really been on my mind and on my heart to speak about, which is the subject of finding yourself. And I really wanted to do a vlog on this because I feel like within the past few months and the past year or so, I've found myself more than ever trying to figure out more about myself and discover more who I am. And so many times, you know, I see people struggling with figuring out who they are, and I feel like before you do anything, you need to really understand who you are, and you need to come in terms with the person that you are. What is your mind like? What is your heart like? So today I just wanted to give you guys 5 tips that have helped me to discover more about myself. And I'm not saying that I found myself completely, because I don't really believe even that anybody can find themselves completely. That's something that you work on every single day to achieve. My first tip is, I think that you create who you are. You create who you love, what you love. You create that image, that persona that you want yourself to be. You determine what you want to be. You determine what you want to do in life. You determine where you want to go. You start with a vision of yourself, and then you start creating things and, you know, kind of placing yourself and disposing yourself to different things based on what you want to become. My first tip is create that mental persona in your head of what you want to be. Think of it more like, I want to be like this person. I want to do things like that person. I have a big habit of looking at people who I like, you know, role models and stuff like that, and I take little bits of this person that I like and little bits of that person that I like, create an overall image of something that I want to achieve just based on what I've seen other and, you know, for the most part, older women do. My second tip would have to be to follow your heart and not what people say. And I think that's really important when you're figuring out who you are and you're trying to discover and what you want to do. People are gonna come and they're gonna tell you a lot of things about yourself, lies in most cases. You have to really figure out what it is that you want. What do you want? What does your heart like stop for, you know? And that's how I kinda, you know, started taking decisions. When I figured out that the only way that I'm truly gonna find inner peace and I'm gonna find, you know, where my middle ground is in this world is if I follow what my heart says, because your heart will never lie to you. So many times people, you know, can't really differentiate the difference between what their heart is saying and what your mind is saying. Your mind will tell you a lot of crazy things, a lot of thoughts that go through my head, even daily. I get so many crazy thoughts that go through my head, but I know right away when my heart is telling me something and it's not just my thoughts. Because when your heart says something, you feel complete peace. It's like, you know, heaven just came down and just fell on you. That's how I know my heart is telling me something. I think this is number 3, Yep, number 3. My number 3 would have to be, have a support system. Who is your support system? Who do you go to when you have a problem? Do you just message anybody who's there? Or do you actually have people who know everything about you, who you know that they would never do you wrong? Do you know that these people have given you the right advice? You know, have they failed you? Have they not failed you? If you found yourself always being at peace with these people, that's your support system. Your support system is not necessarily your family. Your family is also a support system, but your support system is really that group of people who inspire you, who've taught you, who've mentored you, who've, you know, helped you find yourself. Number 4, work on yourself every single day. Working on yourself is definitely important when it comes to finding yourself. Everything matters when working on yourself. You can't just say working on myself limits itself to, you know, what's inside, but you also have to work on what's outside, and it's vice versa. You can't just work on what's outside and not work on what's inside. You know what I'm saying? You have to work on everything. Everything has to have work done to it daily, and it doesn't have to be much work. Like, I guess you can just, you know, take a couple you know, minutes out of your day and just like read. I guess read is a great way of working on yourself. you know, let your mind go places. And also, you know, watch YouTube videos. That's what I do. If I want to learn more about makeup and hair, I just sit and watch YouTube videos. I think my last tip is just gonna have to be faith, but have faith and works, because faith is a huge thing. Especially in my life, faith has helped me get through so much, but faith without works is dead. So you can have faith in yourself and faith in your ability to, you know, do something. For example, say you want to take a course and you know you really want to accomplish certain things within a certain year, you want to get your degree and certain things like that. Faith will definitely be the #1 thing, because faith is the thing that allows you to take a leap, but you cannot take the leap without the works. So works and faith, they go hand in hand. So that's just my last tip, and I hope you guys learned something from me. I like doing vlogs, and if you have any suggestions for things that I should vlog about, those requests, recommendations are always welcomed. And let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys do to find yourself, and what you guys have done to discover more about yourself, and how it's helped you. And if any of my tips apply to you, let me know. And thank you for watching this video, and I will be seeing you in my next video very soon. Bye guys.